Hello everyone. In today's video, I will be talking about number of trailing zeros in a product level 2 type of problems. Please ensure that before watching this video, you have already watched level 1 video whose link is provided in the description. So let's begin with few different type of problems in level 2. What all is covered in this video? Finding out the number of trailing zeros in the following type of problems, say the product of the factorials or the power functions. So let's begin with the first of the problem. Find the total number of trailing zeros in 1 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 factorial and so on up to 30 factorial. Note that 1 factorial is 1, 2 factorial is 2, 3 factorial is 6, 4 factorial is 24. So up to 4 factorial there will be no zero in the product. The zeros will start coming up from 5 factorial and so on. So clearly 5 factorial will gives us 1 0, 6 factorial will give us 1 0, 7 factorial will give 1 0. Similarly, 8 factorial and 9 factorial will give us 110 each, which total amounts to 5 zeros. Considering the 10 factorial, clearly 10 factorial gives us 2 zeros and 11 factorial, 12 factorial, 13 factorial, up to 14 factorial. Each one of them will give us 2 zeros each. So there will be total of 10 zeros. From 15 factorial up to 19 factorial, now one can easily observe there will be 3 zeros in each of the factorials. So which total amounts to 15 zeros. The idea can be easily extended. So from 20 factorial up to 24 factorial, each will give us 4 zeros. And so on, followed by 25 factorial with 5 zeros up to 29 factorial, and each is giving us 5 zeros. So total of 25 zeros will be there. And in our problem, we already have the last term is 30 factorial, which clearly gives us 6 zeros. So the total number of zeros would be 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 and the last one from here 6, which is equal to 81 as your required answer. Let us consider the second question. Finding out the total number of zeros in 1 power 1 into 2 power 2 into 3 power 3 up to 26 raised to the power 26. First, observe that there are many more multiples of 2's in comparison to the multiples of 5's. So that simply means we need to count the total number of multiples of 5's in this product. So the first of the term which will give us the zeros, 5 raised to the power 5, clearly it will give 5 zeros. Next term is in this product 10 raised to the power 10, and this will equals to 2 into 5 raised to the power 10. So clearly it is giving us the 10 zeros as there is a 5 raised to the power 10. Similarly, next 15 raised to the power 15 will clearly give us 15 zeros and so on. So 20 raised to the power 20 will give us 20 zeros, 25 raised to the power 25. In this case, one need to observe carefully. This time it is 5 raised to the power 50. So which will actually give us 50 zeros. And the last term is 26 raised to the power 26, which will not give any of the zeros. So the total number of zeros when we count is equal to 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 50, which equals 100 as your required answer. Consider the next problem. It's 1 raised to the power 1 into 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 raised to the power 3 up to 100 raised to the power 100. It seems to be very similar to the last problem, but one need to observe here in this case. Now, the multiples of 2's or multiple of 5's, which are more, so accordingly we need to find that power. So the zeros will be contributed by 5 raised to the power 5, which gives 5 zeros. Again 10 raised to the power 10, that will give us 10 zeros. Next we have 15 raised to the power 15, 20 raised to the power 20, 25 raised to the power 25, and so on. So we already have observed that in this case, since it is 15 power 15, 3 into 5 power 15, this gives us total number of 15 zeros, and this will give us 20 zeros. But 25 raised to the power 25, that is 5 raised to the power 50, which is giving us 50 zeros. Now let me write this 50 as 25 plus 25. I will explain the reason behind the same. Similarly, when I go on repeating this idea, we note that the next power where there will be a change is 50 raised to the power 50, which is actually 2 into 5 square power 50, and this is 5 power 50 into 5 power 50. So accordingly, I'm not considering the powers of 2 actually. So even we can write that too, but we are interested in the powers of 5. So this will give us 50 plus 50 other zeros which will be there. Go on with this same procedure, and next change we will observe with 75 raised to the power 75, which is 3 into 5 square power 75, and which is equal to 3 power 75 into 5 power 75 into 5 power 75, and this gives us 75 plus 75 more number of zeros. And finally, using the same idea, 100 raised to the power 100, in this case it's 4 into 5 square power 100, which gives us actually 5 power 100 into 5 power 100 into 4 power 100, and which amounts to 100 plus 100 more zeros. Now observe that when we consider the total number of zeros, so total number of zeros will be 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 and so on till 100, plus the encircled one which I haven't written yet. So these four numerical values will also be get added. So 25 plus 50 plus 75 plus 100. So one can easily note, taking out 5 common, it is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 20. And this is 25 plus 50 plus 75 plus 100. So finally, which is equal to 20 into 21 by 2. And this sum is actually 250. So finally, the sum is 1300, which is the required number of zeros at the end of this product. Check out this another problem. Number of trailing zeros in 5 raised to the power 5 into 10 raised to the power 10 into 15 raised to the power 15 up to 125 raised to the power 125. Note that the fives, they are more here in the number, so we just need to count the powers of twos, or the multiples of twos are to be count here. So first of that will be from the term 10 raised to the power 10, as 5 raised to the power 5, 15 raised to the power 15, and so on. All those having the odd base will not contribute in that number of twos. So first of that will be by 10 raised to the power 10, which is clearly 2 into 5 power 10, and this contributes 10 zeros. Similarly, we can count for 20 raised to the power 20, which is 2 square into 5 power 20, and clearly here it is 2 raised to the power 40, which contribute to 40 zeros. So we need to count the number of 2's individually in the following powers. So clearly here it will be 30, then followed by 40 raised to the power 40, which can be written as 2 cube into 5. And clearly it is 2 raised to the power 120. So it will contribute for 120 zeros. Then 50 raised to the power 50, 2 into 5 square power 50, and clearly it will contribute for 50 zeros. Further with 60 raised to the power 60, which is 2 square into 15 power 60. So 2 power 120, that will contribute to 120 zeros. 70 raised to the power 70, 2 into 35 power 70, clearly it will contribute for 70 zeros. For 80 raised to the power 80, which is actually 2 power 4 into 5, and that will contribute to huge number of zeros. 2 raised to the power 320, that is 320 zeros will be there. And from 90 power 90, it is 2 into 45 power 90, which contributes to 90 zeros. 100 power 100, 2 power 5 into 5 power 2 power 100, which will contribute to, sorry, this is 2 power 2, so that will contribute to 200 zeros. And 110 raised to the power 110, which is 2 into 65 power 110, contribute to 110 number of zeros. 120 power 120, which is 2 cube into 15 power 120, and which again contribute to 360 total number of zeros. When we add all these number of zeros, the total number of zeros you can count, it's coming out to be 1520 as the required answer. Now here is a task for you. Find the trailing number of zeros in the following products. Please do share and the video with your friends, with your students, with your teachers.